3, 2, 1, start. Para. A new dawn is rising in Jammu and Kashmir. The government has initiated the process of consultation with all stakeholders who have faith in democracy and the rule of law. I urge the people, especially the youth of Jammu and Kashmir, to utilize this opportunity and work on realizing their aspirations through democratic institutions. With all-round progress, India's stature is rising in the international arena, as it was reflected in our participation in several key multilateral forums, as well as in consolidating bilateral relationships with several countries. Para. When India won independence 75 years ago, many skeptics thought democracy would not survive in India. Little did they know that roots of democracy were nurtured in this soil in ancient times, and even in modern times, India was ahead of many Western nations in offering franchise to all adults, regardless of any distinctions. The founding fathers had reposed their faith in the wisdom of the people, and we, the people of India, have made India a strong democracy. We have adopted the system of parliamentary democracy. Therefore, our parliament is the temple of our democracy, which provides us highest forum where we discuss, debate, and decide issues for the well-being of our people. It is a matter of great pride for all Indians that our parliament will soon be housed in a new building. It will be a fitting statement of our outlook, it will honor our legacy while also walking in step with the contemporary world. It is more than symbolic that the new building will be inaugurated in the year of the 75th anniversary of independence. Para. The government has planned many initiatives to make this special year memorable, and the most exciting of them all may as well be the Gaganyaan mission. Pilots of the Indian Air Force have been receiving training abroad. When they fly off into space, India will become only the fourth nation on the planet to carry out a manned space mission. When it comes to the flights of our ambitions, we don't let any limitations define us. Para. Yet we keep our feet on the ground. We acknowledge that we still have a long way to go in realizing the dreams of those who won the freedom for us. Our Constitution neatly summarizes those dreams in 4 words: justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. We must strive for more equality, in an unequal world, more justice in unjust circumstances. Justice has come to encompass a larger range of connotations, including economic and environmental justice. The road ahead is not easy. We will have to negotiate many twists and turns, but we have the benefit of incomparable guidance. It comes to us from diverse sources, from the venerable seers of millennia ago, down to the sages and leaders of more recent times. In the spirit of unity in diversity, we as a nation are following the right course, Para. This vision, derived from the unique Indian heritage, is going to be helpful not only to us but to the whole world in this country. Modern industrial civilization has posed serious challenges before humankind. Climate change has become a reality of life, with seas rising, glaciers melting, and temperatures soaring. India is proud of not only adhering to the Paris Climate Agreement, but doing more than what the country has committed to protect the climate. However, the world desperately needs a course correction. This is why the world is increasingly turning to the wisdom of India, as created by the authors of the Vedas and Upanishads, as depicted in the Ramayana and Mahabharata, as taught by Lord Mahavir, Lord Buddha, and Guru Nanak, and as reflected in the lives of the likes of Mahatma Gandhi. Para. It is further submitted on behalf of the appellant, bank, that in the present case, the original writ petitioner did not challenge the eligibility criteria/educational qualification mentioned in the advertisement. He never challenged the circular prescribing the educational qualification/eligibility criteria. It is submitted that once having not challenged the eligibility criteria/educational qualification mentioned in the advertisement, and thereafter having participated in the recruitment process, it is not open for him to contend that he cannot be denied appointment on the ground of having higher qualification para. It is further submitted by the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant bank that the High Court has clearly erred in relying upon the decision of the Allahabad High Court, in which the decision of this court in Muhammad Usman (Supra) was relied upon. It is submitted that in the case of Muhammad Usman (Supra), this court has specifically stated in para 21 that the said decision is on the facts of the case in hand and should not be understood as laying down a rule of universal application para. It is submitted that even otherwise, it is required to be noted that the said circulars dated 6/11/2008 and 4/3/2016 were issued prescribing the eligibility criteria / educational qualification on the basis of the decision approved by the board of the bank, and considering the nature of the post - peon / subordinate cadre, and a conscious decision was taken by the bank that a candidate having the qualification of graduation shall not be eligible, and the candidate who passed in 12th standard or its equivalent with basic reading / writing knowledge of English shall only be eligible para. It is submitted therefore, apart from the fact that the original writ petitioner did not challenge the eligibility criteria / educational qualification mentioned in the advertisement, once a conscious decision was taken by the employer - bank prescribing a specific qualification thereafter, unless it is found to be most arbitrary, the same cannot be the subject matter of a judicial review. Reliance is placed on the decisions of this court in the case of J. Rangaswamy versus Government of Andhra Pradesh para. It is further submitted by the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant bank that even otherwise on the ground that the respondent - original writ petitioner deliberately and willfully suppressed the material fact of having been graduate and did not disclose the same even in the biodata which was required to be submitted in the prescribed form. The High Court has materially erred in directing the appellant bank to allow the respondent - original writ petitioner to perform his duties as a peon as per the appointment order dated 3/10/2016, which as such was already cancelled para. It is submitted that had it been known to the bank that he was a graduate, he would not have at all been considered for selection as a peon in the bank. It is submitted that based on the biodata and the application submitted by him, in which he gave the particulars of having passed the 12th standard, his candidature was accepted.